Hi there, and welcome to one more exciting tool for this week on Merlin AI. So Merlin AI is powered by Chatgpt4 and many other LLM models on the backend. So especially it helps you to add a AI into your Chrome browser as an extension. You can just search for Merlin extension on the Google, and you should get the first link, which you can click and go ahead and install the plugin there. So I already have the plugin installed. So what I'm going to do is show you four different responses which I can work with. For example, you can go with the text response. Maybe want to know what is satellite all about, and go ahead and ask Merlin to explain me in layman terms. Pretty much anything on the internet or any topic you want, you can ask questions. PDF response. So we could upload a PDF file and ask question him to summarize. Maybe a PDF file of research is 1 hour of reading time. If I were to get a summary, which takes me only to read just 5 minutes, so that would be great, right? And web response. So have you ever imagined you wanted GPT-4 and cost you about $23+? And now I have a good news for you. You can get ChatGPT-4 at very, very minimal cost, and the cost is just zero. All right. So we're gonna have how to use ChatGPT-4 through Merlin. We're gonna learn that. Plus YouTube video response. So let's say you have a YouTube video which is 1 hour in nature. You want to see the summary of what this speaker is talking about. You can also get responses to it. So without further ado, let's get started with the Merlin demo now. So first things first, text response. So let's say I just go to google.com and I want to learn about satellites, what satellite looks like and what does it mean, right? So this is too technical for me. So I'm going to ask a follow-up. And the question I'm going to ask is, can you please explain me in layman terms how rocket is launched and what happens, and finally, how it becomes a satellite? Because I'm not from science background, so I just want to tell my kids what this rocket and the satellite looks like and how is it done. So you can notice now it took some while, but what he did is certainly it has told me the process of launching a rocket and ultimately touching a satellite in orbit, right? So basically a rocket is launched from the Earth's surface with powered by engines, right? And then ascent, where through the Earth's atmosphere, gradually it gains the altitude and speed. Then orbit insertion. So let's say it enters an orbit. It's saying that rocket reaches certain altitude and velocity and it releases the satellite into the orbit. So we now know how a rocket gets transited once it gets into orbit, right? So there's more further to read, but since the demo is going to be a little shorter, I'm going to move on to the next one, which is the PDF response. So let's say I have a PDF file. So I'm going to go here and click on chat with your document. And you can pretty much upload PDF, doc, PPT, or text file. So I'm going to click on upload, and I do have a presentation on Docker, which I used for the previous batch. So I'm going to ask him to summarize the entire PPT for me. So you can really notice that it's not going to take too much of time. It's now learning the entire PDF, and then it's going to summarize me what this PDF is talking about. There you go. So it talks about, we have overview of virtualization Docker, ecosystem of Docker, containerization, Docker networking, and the key points, right? So that's how you can go ahead and read faster instead of spending a whole lot of time. And now the third thing I'm going to talk about is web response. We always want GPT-4, but it's expensive, as in for a beginner and a student in college, right? So let's say I'm going to start a new chat. I'll say access web and go ahead and search for GPT-4 here. It does have a limit, like we have to have 30x queries. That's fine, but you can explore live data, which is really great. So let me talk about example here. So tell me about thecloudenable.com, right? So basically, GPT-4, you're going to scan this website and tell me about the website. Right, so it's got the information. So basically, it has specific information about thecloud.com, and it's turning me to a search result, which is google.com. Let's go ahead and click on google.com, and that should get me to the website, right? And it does point me to the right website where I wish to go in. So that's one of the thing. And then last but not the least is our YouTube video response. So let's go ahead and copy this. So here's a video which I recently did in Singapore when I was for one of the trainings. So this video is about 1 minute 45 seconds, but imagine there's a video which is much more than this. So what we could do is we can just go ahead and click on summarize this video. And this is going to create the entire summary of this video. And you'll also get a snippet where you want to go to a certain point. It gives you an option. So it talks about it's a 3-hour workshop, and maybe you are liking about what tools for coding and programming are taught. If you click on this, it takes you to the exact duration where the speaker is talking about a certain topic. So that's it for the Merlin. Let me know your comments on this video. How did you like it? And what did you explore about Merlin next time? Thank you so much for watching this video.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got something super important to talk about, but don't worry, we'll keep it simple and easy to understand.